friends, this is Aizen Quinn back with another video on Let It Die, and today the video, actually I had something else in mind originally, but a comment from Chris pointing out something that I've just not mentioned at all that should be mentioned. I tend to try and use the equipment based on the levels that I'm playing at, but as you notice, sometimes I'm a little bit higher than what we're playing at. And something that I haven't covered yet, I've just been covering the selling of a lot of the beasts, but every beast has its own ability. Most importantly, as Chris pointed out, is the pill bug with the Lifeshroom, which is basically a health insurance policy, or life insurance policy, if you consider that. But what I'm going to do is go through a few of these, based on Chris's wonderful idea. First of all, obviously the mouse, we don't pay much attention to it, but it can come in very handy and can be very deadly. Let me try putting it on the floor here. If we can. You can do this in your waiting room. And of course he's going to run away. See if I can just shoot him and make it easy. There we go. And now we have a mouse room, which will increase your rage gauge, which is handy, particularly when you're in those situations where you need to kill somebody quickly. Some of these critters will get away from you. And next we'll go with this one. I suspect most people know these, but on the off chance that you don't, and I don't mention, I always suggest how you should use them, but I then sort of ignored it. Stab myself there. Oh, okay, come back here a little bit. There we go. Sting Shroom, which will increase your attack, and all these will have greater power if you cook them, so you should always cook them. You can cook them here or out on the road. There's plenty of places to cook them, so let's go ahead and pick that one up. That combined with a couple others, and remember, you can combine these. That's the important part. This guy's an elusive one here. He can slip in the floor of your base or anywhere, but he will come back, so you don't need to worry. I know I've covered a couple of these in prior videos, but just so we can do them all here. Vampire Fungus, one of my favorites because, well, uncooked is 20% damage, cooked it's 40% damage. And what should really be everyone's favorite that I've sadly neglected here, of course. And there's also the turtle and the lizard, but we haven't got there yet, so we won't talk about those. Unless somebody wants to mention. Oh, I forgot the snail. Let's do the snail first. So, and I think most people know if you don't poison yourself on the snail, I'm going to have to eat this. I poisoned myself. Be careful with the snails. It's a good reason to do it in your base. There we go. And now there can be nothing tastier than that. Well, we actually don't have to eat it now, but it'll keep you from poisoning. But you'll see flame, electric, no poison effects. That's handy, particularly once you get above 420. And let's put down the pill bug, which I already have active for this. I think I have it active, maybe not. Yeah, it's already active. So you do have to rough it up a little bit. You want to stun it, is what you want to do. So let him get out of that. There we go. Stun it and then shoot it. You can stab all of these critters if you're good enough. So we'll go ahead and pick him up. We don't eat him yet. If you eat him, you notice in the upper left-hand corner I have a little heart with crosses. So uncooked, you'll take what was it, 25% damage, and well, you'll be, when you die, you'll revive with 25% damage. Cooked, it's 50% of damage. And there's no, as far as I know, there is no time frame on the Lifeshroom. That's for shooting the pill bug. If you don't opt to sell them, there's so many that you can end up flooding your inventory. So be careful. But you really should have one of these on pretty much all the time. I tend not to when I'm doing some of the videos, but now that we're there, we should. You also notice that armor's different because as you get a higher level, you want some stronger armor. And if you're trying to level up, pick up the armor on the higher floors, because it's going to actually be better than probably most of the armor you have. So you do need to. That was just a side note. You do need to cook these. So I'll do a cook, and then we'll run up to one of the chest floors. Was a Nokajira, because I'm leveling up a character here. You see, Sphera. She's level 31. Besides going to Oki USA or OK USA, which is rotated out for me right now, where you can get golden snails. You can bring those back and sell them, or you can smash them and collect experience. You can also just go on your regular run to pick up all your different medals and level up your character pretty much in a few trips. That's assuming you don't get yourself killed. And this Lifeshroom, as Chris pointed out, is actually a great way to survive those terrible encounters. So let's just see if we can skip forward to the future, because I don't think you need to see me cooking, and we'll take a look at the Nokajira. And we're back. Actually, I realized we don't need to do the whole Nokajira thing, because I have a video on it. If you haven't watched it or seen any of the other videos that everyone on the internet done on it, well, give it a watch. I have one actually within the title, I believe. But what we do need to do is actually get ourselves killed with the Lifeshroom and use a few of these mushrooms at the same time. This actually, using a combo of these will help you level up very fast as well. And then you do get the fun of, well, attacking everything. No matter how well guarded I am, I always tend to go stealthily. So we've got some poison shrooms up there. We could just run into the fray. Let's go ahead and eat one of these. I've got too many on me right now. That's part of the problem. Eat, well, one of these. And let's go ahead and run up here. Remember, we are trying to get killed before the timer runs out, at least. Oh, yeah, I'm going to destroy my... I should have taken my armor off. Oh, come on. These are able to do it. If it collects that, I'm going to damage my armor, or maybe I can just take it off now. Vegetable, I do need that. You really... Yeah, I don't... Kill him. Just on basic principle. We'll go ahead and remove the armor. Just so we don't damage it. You're potentially trying to get yourself killed. You don't want to destroy all your armor. Okay. That's what we've got here. Probably not the best way. Sometimes there is a mushroom in that area too. I'll get through here quickly without poisoning myself. Oh, wait, well, here's a mob of guys. Yeah, I couldn't resist it. I'm going to steam you if you don't kill me soon. So when you don't have fear of death, you can actually do a lot more. Mountain Warrior, I do need that. Okay, let's go ahead and grab some of that. And we have some more anti-poison here. I'll eat that and I'll go pick these. Again, about picking up armor, I'm not going to, but you should, usually on the floor that you're on. I'll just put it in there. You can obviously convert it later. I figured there'd be a hater around here someplace that we can get the points for killing us, but I guess not. Okay, we're almost there. Okay, you see, we immediately regain our health. Oh, and get ourselves killed now. Up to 50%. Now, you do want something to heal you, like a yoga shroom or something like that. I can never resist a shock shroom. But I don't think I brought any of those. I do have that honeycomb here. So actually we should use it because I didn't cover that. Be careful of the bees when you pick them. And then if you have another Lifeshroom, which I believe I brought because we just made a few of those, keep that, and increase damage. which with the the snail mushroom, but I'm not going to because I'm doing enough damage already. The whole gist here was to make sure you saw what it can do. Now, that doesn't make you invulnerable, and look what we got here. Well, let's take out the gun. We'll go ahead and make him. So, be careful when you use them, but you know, those tight fights, you can get away to heal up and then come back. Particularly if you combine it with the 1 hit point decal, which I have 1 character on, so you actually get 2 chances. That character, when you drop the 1, when you do a killing blow, will drop down to 1 hit point, and then you can go heal. And then if you have the Lifeshroom, that will act a second time. So you actually can stack them. A lot of people think that this is a glitch. It's not. They clearly designed the game, 1, to get rid of those annoying boss levels that you run into higher up. But you know, it's not a save all. It won't keep you alive forever. But if you keep enough of them, you should be able to get away from those tough fights. It's when you run out, or if you become too dependent on them. So we'll hop on this floor. I do want to thank Chris for mentioning that, you know, because I completely neglected it. I need to put on some armor, I suppose. It's stylish and all, but not the way to do it. So this is a fairly short video. I'm going to Nokajira. You know what's there. If you haven't, then just watch the video. Thanks. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the likes. And if you haven't followed me, follow me on Twitter as Quinn Ison. I'm on Twitch as Ison Quinn. Here is Twitch. Also, very important, there is a contest going on. Not a contest, it's a retweet or a Facebook repost. If you go to the website for Let It Die, they have links to retweet, and on Facebook to basically repost their messages. If you do, if the community gets enough, we'll get rewards. So make sure you do that as well. That's part of the game. They're being very active in the community, so remember to do that. Thanks for watching, and as usual, remember to have a good day.